Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last class, we saw this how to display the images and all. In this video, I'm going to teach about the authentication part. After done the authentication part, use authentication, admin and ordinary user, how the admin and user, ordinary user booking the room and all. So first, what you're going to see here, I'm going to go to my Laravel project. So here you can see the user authentication. We have to do it a custom. Here this one, it's very simple. So you have to go over here. Here we have to do the custom wise. We have to do it. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the this all things I have done it. So I'm going to do it the user authentication part. So here how the user authentication part works, you can see here. PHP artisan make migration. We have to add the user. We no need to create the table. So it will be defaultly created. Here the user is there. So you can say name, email, password. Here you have to create a separate field, which is a role. So the role. So what you are going to do is, so we have to make the migration of the table. So we have additionally we have edited the column which is a role. So what you're going to do is I'm going to go to migrate the columns. So this column we have to migrate it. So here copy this. So I'm going to I have to run the migration command. So you have to write, paste it over here. User table. I'm going to add the roles. Okay. Press enter key on your keyboard. Now you will be able to see what happened. It has been created successfully. It has been created successfully. You will be able to see it has been created successfully. Role. So you get the role migration is created successfully. Now you can see the database migration is a role. It's created successfully. You can see the role is created successfully here. Here what I am going to do is role is created. So here I have to write this one. The role we have to write default we have a user. Okay, so here first up function, this is up function and down function. Up function you have to paste this one. Okay, in this one the role I want to update is a role. Okay, the user table we have to update the row. So if the role is not there, we have to additionally add the column row. Okay, so you have to save all. I'm going to PHP artisan migrate. The PHP artisan migrate. Come on. Okay, it's successfully done it. So here we have to write we have to create the admin dashboard and user dashboard. You have to create the two things. First, you have a create a controller for login and admin and user logins and registration. So this one first you have to create the logins. Copy this, paste on it. I'm going to create the admin login controller because here we have make the protection part. Okay, admin. The ordinary user never see the admin. Okay, so we have created separate pages and all for the control for login admin. Okay, so what I'm going to do is here I'm going to go to second one should be admin login, user login. Okay, you have to go based on this documentation. After that we have the registration part, which is belongs to admin registration and user registration. Okay, we all the controller we will make step by step. This is the admin registration, user registration. We have done the registration. Okay. Now let's see this control, all the controls we have made. Now what you're going to do is I want to see this one. After install these controller sections, now you can see over here you have two different folders has been created, admin and user. This is for manage the admin controller. This is manage for you manage the user controller. There are two sections in order to manage the admin and user. So now you are moving to a documentation. You can see, you have to do the program based on the documentation. So you can see over here. So here you can see here. Here there is a namespace. You can see the admin. So here we have to implement this namespace. Okay, auth. The authentication we have to implement that. So here It is illuminate, support, forgets, and auth. Okay, so we have to, before you do the project, you have to implement this one, this auth. You have to implement this auth over here. Okay, this authentication purpose, we have to do it this one. You have to implement this tag, otherwise it won't work the authentication part. After that, we have this is the user login controller. So this is a user login controller. First we have a user login, not a registration, login controller. So we have a login controller. So we have to step by step. We have to go step by step. Okay. So after that, here we have a hash. This one should be the model. Okay, hash and model. So you can see here. Okay, so here simply you have to implement this one. Hash. Why are you implement hash here is we have to protect the password for hash. Okay, if anyone sit on next to you, if the person see when you type on the password will be protected. Okay, so we can't see the password, so we have to set this password as hash. This is, we have to call it as a model, user model. Okay, this is just reside on the models user. Okay, now what you're going to do is we have to, these two things we have to implement this one, user login, register, this whole thing. This login part we have to implement over here. So what I did is, what this code said, you can see here. First you have to create the function, index function. After that we have to create another function, admin check function. After that we have to create another function which is a logout function. We have created three different functions. Okay, so this function I have explained after we have done the views part, then only we will be able to understand. Okay, you will be able to understand. So far you have remembered admin login control as a three functions. That's it. After that we have to go to the admin user. Sorry, we have all the registration part. We have to login user also same thing. Okay, the same thing you have to do with the login user also. So admin user, the same thing you have to do with the same thing you have to implement the login user as well. Here also, here same thing. Okay, now what you're going to do is here, I'm going to go to this function. You have to copy, paste over this one. This one should put forward our user login. This is the admin login control. It's a user login control. We have both two things. Okay, now what you're going to do is, I have done these two things well. I'm going to move into the admin registration part. So admin registration part also, you have to make the the auth we known it here, so that we have only the registration part, so that we have only the admin and registration both are roles. So we have said that we have to both are user. Okay, the user may be admin or user. So the auth is no needed. This one, the registration part. Okay, we no need them. Only this two, hash. You have set the hash password. We are the model name. Which model you are going to save the record? Here, this one. So role is there. You already implement the role, whether the user or admin. After that we have function. This is store or create function. This whole thing we have just copied them and paste on it over here. So now here you can see here there will be the function called create and store. Okay, there will be the two functions. Okay, in order to do the program we have two functions. After that we have another field which is a user registration. User registration also we have these two things here just copied. User registration you have copied. So we have to get these two as well. These things, no problem. It is, we have to implement this over as well. Registration also, because we have set the password. Everything. Okay, no problem. Okay, so here user registration also we have to put this one. Create this function. These all things I will be explained. Don't worry. We just do this. Okay. Now we have created the all the controllers. Which one? Admin login controller, we have paste the code. Register admin register control, we have paste the code. Login and register, all things we have done. Okay, I hope you understand. After that we have to create the middleware. We have to move into the middleware for the protection part. Okay, So here we will be implement them here which one is a protection. So the middleware we have this one, first one middleware, admin middleware. We have copy this one, this code, this one admin middleware. We have just implement the middlewares, admin middleware. After that this one should be the user middleware. Copy this, just here. Okay. After that we have to this admin middleware, we have to implement this code. Copy this code. The admin middleware reside on where you can see the app folder HTTP. There's a separate folder has been created, middleware. Inside the middleware we have created these two kind of middleware, admin middleware as well as a user middleware. Admin middleware, go inside the admin middleware, you can see over here this is a handle section. Here this is a function handle. This simply copy, paste on it over here. Okay, but then we have to consider the namespace. This is at this line. This is very must. This auth. Otherwise it won't work. So add the auth. This is very must. Otherwise it won't work. At this line. That's why I have put it this one. You have to add above here, inside here, before the response. Okay. The same thing here as well. User as well. You have to add these things. So here also we have to implement this one. This one for the user. Is very must when you implement the authentication part. That's it. That's the have done it. Simple. Okay. After that, this role also I already done in the model. This section you can see or go here my models roles. User is there. Okay. Simply we have done all the stuffs. After that, we have to go to the another one, the bootstrap. We have to implement this one. Middleware, it's reside on the app. Bootstrap app, you have to inside this one, you have to implement this one. Alias, you can implement this one. You have to copy this. I'm going to go to app, bootstrap app, bootstrap app. Here, bootstrap app. You have to implement the middleware alias. Here, middleware alias, this one. You have to paste it on over here. Yeah, this function, is it correct? No, here we have to write this one. So along with this middleware, here this one, you have to paste on it. At the moment we have to remove this one. This all things this is a necessary part. Okay, this middleware, I mean this is the protection part here. This middleware, here this same name, this is a user middleware, this is the same name. Okay, up to this I hope you are clear. This is all the source code I have paste on from this website. You go to my official website tutorsfunny, go to the section of implementation, admin and authentication. This part you just go and do it. This is very simple. This is the efficient way to do the program. Okay, thank you for watching. I will see you in my next lecture.